Hello sir, myself Zubair Ahmed, MTech first sem student, and my topic is multimedia databases. Here is the objective of this topic: Introduction to multimedia databases, nature of multimedia data, nature of multimedia applications, and data management issues. In the years ahead, multimedia information systems are expected to determine our daily lives. Our houses will be wired for very high bandwidth to handle interactive multimedia applications. Our high definition TV or computer workstations will have access to a large number of databases, including digital libraries, images, and video databases that will distribute vast amount of multi-source multimedia content. The nature of the multimedia data. The following are the types of multimedia data that are available in current system, that are text, graphics, images, animations, videos, structured audio, composite or mixed multimedia data. The first one is text. Text may be formatted or unformatted. For ease of passing structured documents, standards like HTML and variations such as HTML are being used. Graphics example includes drawings and illustrations that are encoded using some descriptive methods. For example, CGM, PICT or PostScripts. Third one is images. It includes drawings, photographs, and so on, encoded in standard formats such as bitmap, JPEG, and MPEG. Compression is built into JPEG and MPEG. These images are not subdivided into components, hence querying them by content. For example, find all images containing circle is non-trivial. The next one is animations, the temporal sequence of images or graphic data. The fifth one is video, is a set of temporally sequenced photograph data for presentation at specified rates. For example, 30 frames per second. The sixth one is structured audio, is a sequence of audio components comprising note, tone, duration, and so on. Seventh one is audio, is a sample data generated from oral recordings in a string of bits in digitized form. Analog recordings are typically converted into digital form before storage. The last one is composite or mixed multimedia data, a combination of multimedia data types such as audio and video, which may be physically mixed to yield a new storage format or logically mixed with while relating originally types and formats. Composite data also contains additional control information describing how the information should be rendered. The next one is the nature of multimedia applications. Multimedia data may be stored, delivered, and utilized in many different ways. Applications may be categorized based on their data management categories as follows. Repository applications. A large amount of multimedia data as well as metadata is stored for retrieval purposes. A central repository containing multimedia data may be maintained by DBMS and may be organized into a hierarchy of storage levels: local disk, tertiary disk and tapes, optical disk, and so on. Example includes repositories of satellite images, engineering drawings and designs, space photographs, and radiology scan pictures. The next one is presentation application. A large number of applications involve delivery of multimedia data subject to temporal constraints. Audio and video data are delivered this way. In these applications, optimal viewing or listening condition requires the DBMS to deliver data at certain rates, offering quality of service above a certain threshold. This data is consumed as it is delivered, unlike the repository applications, where it may be processed later. For example, multimedia electronic mail. A simple multimedia viewing of video data, for example, requires a system to simulate VCR-like functionality. Complex and interactive multimedia representation involve orchestrion direction to control the retrieval order of components in a series or in parallel. Interactive environment must support capabilities such as real-time editing, analysis, or annotating of video and audio data. Collaborative work using multimedia information. This is a new category of application in which engineers may execute a complex design task by merging drawings, fitting subjects to design constraints, generating new documentation, changing notification. Intelligent healthcare network as well. Telemedicine will involve doctors collaborating among themselves, analyzing multimedia patients' data and informations in real time as it is generated. What are the data management issues? Multimedia information systems are complex and embrace a large set of issues, including the following: modeling, design, storage, queries and retrieval, and the last one is performance. Modeling. This area has the potential for applying databases versus information retrieval techniques to the problem. There are problems of dealing with complex objects made up of a wide range of types of data: numeric, text, graphic, that is computer generated images, animated graphic images, audio stream, and video sequence. Documents constitute a specialized area and deserve special consideration. The next one is design. The conceptual, logical, and physical design of multimedia data has not been addressed fully, and it remains an area of active research. The next one is storage. Storage of multimedia data on standard disk-like device presents problems of representation, compression, mapping to device hierarchies, archiving, and buffering during the input-output operations. Adhering to standards such as JPEG or MPEG is one way most vendors of multimedia products are likely to deal with this issue. In DBMS, a blob, that is binary large objects facility, allows untyped bitmap to be stored and retrieved. Standard software will be required to deal with synchronization and compression or decompression, and will be coupled with indexing problems, which are still in the research domain. The fourth one is queries and retrievals. The database way of retrieving information is based on query language and internal index structures. The information retrieval way relies strictly on keywords or predefined index terms. For images, video data, and audio data, this opens up many issues. Among them, efficient query formulation, query execution, and query optimization. The last one is performance. For multimedia applications involving documents and text only, performance constraints are subjectively determined by the user. For applications involving video playback or audio video synchronization, physical limitations dominate. For instance, video must be delivered at a steady rate of 30 frames per second. Techniques for query optimization may compute expected response time before evaluating the query. The use of parallel processing of data may alleviate some problems, but such efforts are currently subject to further experimentation. Thank you.